Okay, so today we're going to be installing a load equalizer on a 2010 Harley Davidson Road Glide Custom. The load equalizer is a necessary component if you're going to add LED turn signals to your motorcycle. You might, if you've already added the LEDs, you might notice fast flashing or the little red key comes on your speedometer, which is indicating that you've got an error on your body control module. So anyways, the load equalizer will resolve some of those issues or all those issues. And it's a pretty easy installation. Today I'll be doing a plug and play Badlands model load equalizer, and there's other brands that'll do the same thing, but essentially we're going to be installing this load equalizer in the rear wiring harness behind the left side cover on this motorcycle. Some of them will be under the seat, but on this particular one it's under the left side cover. In order to get the left side cover off, you'll have to remove the saddlebag. And if you haven't done this before, it's pretty easy. Just open your saddlebag, and there's these two D-rings in here. You're going to turn them a half a click, and that's going to release them from the spring wire. And then you'll pull the saddlebag off and put it in a safe location. Okay, coming back to the side cover, now you're going to find all that dirt that has been hidden. But it's pretty easy to install or remove. It just has some plastic clips that are holding it into some rubber grommets in the frame. You might want to push your passenger side peg down so that you don't scratch the side cover when you're pulling off. And I like to put my thumb in front of this bracket when I'm pulling it loose. So just work your way around, pull the plastic clips out, and then remove the side cover. So I've already installed it on this motorcycle, but I want to show you how I have it in there and exactly how it installs. So like I said, the equalizer installs in the rear tail light harness, and the easiest way to find that is to actually go back to the rear tail light back here, and you can see that wire coming through the side of the fender here. This is the harness. It follows the frame rail, and on this particular motorcycle it's mounted into a plug which is pushed into a steel hole in the frame. So there's a little plastic speed clip that holds it in there, and so you'll need to carefully work that plug out. Now once you've worked that plug out, you're going to squeeze the little clip, pull the plug apart, and your load equalizer is going to have a male and a female which will plug into both sides of that. So you'll essentially have two plugs at this point. I took the original one and I pushed it back into the hole in the frame, and I just saddled a zip tie around it, and I zip tied the other plug to it, and just made this nice, I think it's a pretty clean installation right there. Then I worked my wire around here, and using zip ties, I pushed the load equalizer up into this little cavity here in the bracket that holds the fuse panel, and I zip tied it up in there to make a nice clean installation and keep it out of the way. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Then you'll just install your side cover and your saddlebag. It's not a real hard project, but if you haven't done it before, it might take you a little bit to figure it out. So I thought I might make the video just to make it easier, so someone who's thinking about this project might have something to work with. That's all I have. Thanks.